This is Brandon, I'm Sarah, and of course, our beloved Aiko. Frustrated by the ever-increasing cost of living, we sold everything, went out on a limb, and left our traditional life on land behind. We built a new kind of dream together, and now get to call this slice of paradise home. We're learning how to navigate this unique life off the grid and on the water, so grab a drink and join us for the ever-evolving adventure that is keeping afloat. On this channel, we typically share all about our somewhat unique lifestyle as full-time floating cabin liveaboards. From getting a feel for life on the water for 2 years in our first floating fixer-upper, to eventually being able to build the home of our dreams and live on our own terms debt-free, our journey has been a magnificent one, full of blessings beyond our wildest dreams. But if you're anything like us, when you watch videos online of people living out their dreams, there is always that one underlying question that comes to mind. How did they afford this? Well, spoiler alert, you won't find any trust funds, winning lotto tickets, or rich uncles here, nice as that would be. Just good old-fashioned hustle, creative frugality, and income diversification. Our propensity towards taking on about as many side gigs as we can handle at a time is no secret to our regular viewers who will have seen us doing maintenance projects for our neighbors, flipping houses here on the water, detailing boats, fixing motors, and of course, creating content about it all. However, one thing that we rarely film for you guys is the actual foundation of our income, our day jobs. But this week, that's about to change. It's Take Your Vlog to Workday as we let you in firsthand on what the heck we do out there in the real world to pay our bills. And granted, living like this, our bills are few and far between. That's a big part of the draw of being here after all. Truth be told, we could certainly work far less than we do and still easily sustain our lifestyle. But we have big dreams for the future, and we're hungry to set ourselves up well so we can continue to make our dreams come true. So join us for a bit of a different episode this week as we take you along for a day in the life at our 9-to-5s. Alright, so we just wanted to give you guys a little bit of context before you see what we do so you know what exactly is happening. So baby, will you tell them your job title?
So I work at a marina. I run the place. I'm the one that everybody comes and yells at. My job title is harbor master, captain, harbor master, fire putter outer, pretty much marina operator there. So rental boats, lake tours. We work on all our boats, all our rental boats. We do all the maintenance to them. Customers' boats there that have slips year round, we do work on them. Wintertime, we adjust some of these boats for people. They pay us on the side. Anything to make the dollar stretch a little more. What's your job title?
My job title is lead guide for a company called Carolina Bound Adventures. We do outdoor adventure guiding services, so I guide hikes, kayaking tours, mountain biking tours. I do hiker shuttles for backpackers or Appalachian Trail through hikers, adult tours, which is like wineries tours, breweries tours, waterfall and breweries tours. We have all kinds of really fun kind of outdoor-centric tours in the
waterfall
area.
And breweries tour is the ticket.
It's super fun, yeah.
Beer, waterfall, beer, waterfall, beer, waterfall. Designated driver.
Imagine a more perfect day.
I mean,
it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So my job duties include the safety of my guests, but then also the main point is to provide them with a really educational, interpretive experience. We try and teach them all about the history of the area, the flora, the fauna, and then also I'm responsible for a lot of the social media for the company, naturally, and then I also work hand in hand with my boss to try and develop new tours to expand the company and our offerings and hopefully make even more money down the road. So that's what we do, kind of a general overview of the idea, and now we're really excited to show you guys what exactly that looks like. So welcome to a day in our life.
those are pain receptors telling me, wow, that hurts. Back hurts, the legs hurt.
You sore from all our water sporting?
No, I think it's the lead job.
Oh.
Here we go, potty.
Not a big day. Got some travel writers coming that we're doing tours for today. Forget what all magazines, it's like Gun and Garden and Travel and Leisure. There's like 5 VIPs. We want to leave a good impression. I think I want 2 braids. So my boss Mark is going to be joining me today, which is really cool. I had asked him, you know, if he would be okay with me filming myself at work for the YouTube channel and all, or if that would be like unprofessional, and he is so cool. He was all about it. Not only did he say it was okay, but he was like, oh, you know what, I'll come with you and then I can film some shots of you like for like a 3rd person point of view. He gets it. So cool. So he's not usually with me on my tours, but he's gonna come today to help get some good video for y'all. It's time, I gotta go. First it was so beautiful out, now that I'm ready, it's raining. This is a very realistic day in our lives. Every Tess. I love you. Wow, have a good day. We got a 7-minute boat ride in my car. Such a nasty feeling getting in your car when you're all wet. Alright, so it's about a 30-minute drive to our base camp where I go pick up my work truck and drive the rest of the way. This morning I've got a guided hike with these travel riders, and then in the afternoon we've got a mixed paddleboard and kayak tour. Pretty full day. Should be fun though. All good stuff. Right. Ready to roll. Morning, Johnny.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. A little wet, but you know.
I know the rain came down. I said, oh my gosh. So
I know.
dingy.
This is my awesome boss, Mark. He's the owner of our company here, Carolina Van Adventures. And then we've got Joni, Miss Joni, who is, let's see, what is it? The Director of Equipment and Operations. Booyah. It's actually pretty rare to have all of us here together for a day, so this is really exciting. You get to meet most of the crew.
Yep, we're going out hiking today.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun one.
Yep.
Okay. Allison, Vita, Irene, Amy, Suzanne, and Teresa.
So we're going to share a lot of information with you today. We'll probably wear you out.
There will be a test.
Yes.
Typically on my guided hikes, I customize the experience to the fitness level and preferences of my guests. We often guide families with young children, retired couples, corporate groups, and everything in between. The hikes could be anywhere from 3 to 10 miles, a few hundred feet of elevation gain to a few thousand, and some have designated themes. Today's hike, for example, was a waterfalls hike. But no matter the theme, the central goal for each hike, in addition to safety of course, is to provide an educational experience for our hikers, which basically means I get to seriously nerd out.
So all of these are going to be oaks, members of the oak genus. So when you get into the world of oaks, there's so many different species, it can be kind of overwhelming to try and get started. The best place I found to start is just to separate them into, is it a white oak or a red oak? And then within that you have scarlet red, northern red, all these other ones, but just you can start there, right? And how I do that is if you look at the little lobes, if they're round, like this one, or like this one, that's going to be a white oak. If they're pointy, like this one, that's a red oak. And I remember that in kind of a morbid way, but it sticks, so if you were to stab yourself with a pointy one, blood, red. Right. All these different species, they're working together, but they're also kind of competing for resources, right? And so every tree has a different tactic. So the tulip poplars like just hunker down and get up there and get the sunlight. The sourwood, if you look up, see this one overhanging the trail and it's kind of growing all crazy? That's the sourwood, which if you go into visitor centers and you see sourwood honey, it's very prized. It comes from the flowers that the bees are pollinating on this tree. Its tactic is to find little gaps in the canopy. So as other trees are growing, that might change. So it grows like this, and then it's like, oh, nope, I'm going over here. So it'll never be straight because this is sourwood.
It goes with the flow.
Yeah. So
That's cool.
Leaves are a great way to identify trees sometimes, but also growth pattern. And then lastly, bark. So if you look at this big tree, so as we're hiking here, you might notice this area is kind of rutted out. Any guesses of why that is, or what would have caused that?
Boars.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yes.
wild pigs.
Very, very good. Yeah, wild feral hog activity. They're very invasive. They rut up trying to find roosts.
Yeah, symbiotic
Exactly,
relationship, so they can
yes.
survive when they become different.
A symbiotic relationship between algae and fungi. Lichen is really cool in that sense, and it's kind of sneakily everywhere. Like, it covers about 6% of the Earth's crust. This particular one you might know is called Old Man's Beard.
So I get to be the character actor for that joke.
This particular lichen, the Old Man's Beard, is edible. So you would just boil it a few times because it's quite acidic, but once you get the acid out, you're not going to get a ton of calories, but in a survival situation, it's something, and it's vitamin C and antioxidants, so there's that.
But I thought, like in Colorado, they always say that lichen, it takes like 2,000 years to grow, so I don't think you're supposed to eat it.
You don't want to just forage it like for funsies when you don't have to.
Yeah.
But it, like, again,
if you were like in a survival
situation.
mode.
It's also a great thing to see because it only exists in places with good air quality. It's very sensitive to pollution, so you're unlikely to see lichen. And hollies display this really cool characteristic that's called sexual dimorphism, which means that there are male trees and there are female trees, and they're not the same. So a male would have sperm, right? That's going to be pollen. A female needs eggs, right? So that's going to be seeds, berries, fruit. In the meantime, here's what Brandon and Aiko's morning look like back at the marina.
So it's Saturday, summertime, these people are coming. Luckily, our job is to help people have fun. So people come on vacation and we get to watch them do their thing. So I come in on Saturday, these are my pontoon boats bookings. This is a gravy Saturday. It looks like I got a lot of rentals, but a lot of them are all day rentals. So I'll see them in the morning, we'll have a big rush. There'll be a bunch of people come in. We'll put them on the boats, but they won't come back for a half day. They'll stay out the whole day, and at the end of the day, we'll get another big rush. So it gives us a lot of time in between to work on stuff. I've got jet skis to launch for people coming in today. There'll be kayak rentals coming in, paddle boards. Something will blow up, something will break. That's it. So D3 has no tube pets. D4 has a tube.
And I made the reservation, but he's going to be the one driving. So.
Good. Is that an Akita Husky?
Akita. Wow. Look how beautiful. Big, fluffy,
I knew I heard a dog.
Here's how it works. We're going to put you on a boat. It's going to be fun. It's going to put jackets on those kids. Get y'all going.
What boat are we on, Brandon?
They are all D4. Yeah. I got one bag already. You got time to lean, you got time to clean. Boat have been wiped out, right? Run to the marina. Are you making a statement or what? Making a statement for Ryan.
Thank you.
Back in town, with our morning hike wrapped up, my crew is grabbing lunch and prepping for our afternoon adventure, a kayak tour out on the lake. So we've got some of the boats loaded, but still need paddle boards, plus PFDs, dry bags, oars, all that stuff. Let's do it. All right, what do we say now?
Those aren't going anywhere.
Obligatory statement anytime you use the ratchet straps. That ain't going nowhere. Look at them go. I'm rocking it on the paddleboard so I can stare down at all the peasants. Don't tell them I said that. In addition to instructing on paddling technique and sharing about the history of this lake, one big part of our kayak tours is showing folks one of the floating cabin harbors and explaining how that whole system works.
I'm all for that. And you can't order pizzas, I assume, right? Or DoorDash.
There's no DoorDash.
Because, like I mentioned, their grandfather did, so you can't just up and put a new one there. You have to buy a pre-existing one.
So the park, or who decided how many there would be?
The TVA, the Tennessee Valley Authority.
And so how many are there?
465 on this lake.
Woohoo! I'd say that ain't going nowhere. It ain't.
Going nowhere.
That's just facts. All right, and we're off. Cheers, great work, team.
Cheers.
Tough day at the office. Somebody's got to do it. Thanks for joining us. As I started my commute back home, Brandon's afternoon had just picked back up as the full-day pontoon renters made their way back.
They all hide around the corner. We separate these boats by 15-minute intervals so that we can run them fast. And they all wait around the corner and they pile up about 20 of them and they're like, all right, let's hit the marina. That's what they do. Let's get them. All right.
Doing good, yeah?
No, it's not good out there. What boat's that? B5?
I think.
That's P6.
Yeah.
And this here is P2.
Okay, so maybe.
Yeah. Hot dogs. Oh, yeah. Dang, man. This is our slushy boat. They came back in and everybody bought slushy. Except for the driver. So around the end of the day, we offer a historic lake tour on Miss Hazel, which is the only Coast Guard approved tour boat on this lake. We take people out on a scenic boat ride, teach them about the history of the dam and the lake in general, show them some signs of wildlife along the shore. We talk about the old copper mines, which are the purest in the world. We show them pictures of how the valley looked before they flooded it, and of course talk about the floating houses too. I may or may not plug the YouTube channel along that point, but gotta shoot my shot. After that, we send everybody on their way and close out the register for the day. What's up, buddy?
How was the cruise?
We made it. It's gonna be over a 10K day, right?
Yeah. It's a funny,
Another good day at Fontana Marina.
area.
So usually this is about the point in time on any other day that I might start filming something for you guys. You know, if we go out, wakeboard or foil for sunset, or, you know, Tig and I go to the bathroom, or if we go over and get a couple hours of work done at the Blue Bungalow. This is usually when that would happen after we've gotten back from work. So I'm really grateful that you joined me for a full day to see what it's like, kind of like behind the scenes almost, what you don't usually see in our videos. Thanks. Really, really cool that you guys are interested in that and willing to join me for the day of making a living. All right, now I'm so excited to go see Brandon and I go. I'm sure I get to do a happy dance when I come home, which is truly the best part of the day, even though it's a great day. Best part of the day awaits. Hi, go! What are you doing, bear? Oh no! Ico's dropped sheepy. This bear. I get it, don't you worry. Oh, yay! What you do all day? Miss Bear, you want some dinner? Ico, I need you to eat your glucosamines, okay? You need to quit picking around them.
Ready? Woo-woo! Flying like an eagle. That's your best run right there. Can't go left.
You're my hero.
Yeah.
It's a tough life out here.
It is. I feel like we need to do a cheers.
Ready? Cheers! We're shortening the rope for you, baby.
I guess.
He's ambitious. He's ready to get in that first wake. Mom over here.
Wow.
All right, you guys up next?
Yeah.
They're like, hail to the no.
Shark bait. That would be shark bait.
That's such a cool. Isn't it though?
Look at this scene. It is so beautiful out here. You guys. Oh my gosh. Don't get no better.
Clink and cheers.
Cheers.
Aw, little guy. You fell
We're
in
matching
love.
twinsies.
So cute. Oh.
Well, there you have it, folks. We're super grateful you've taken time out of your day in the life to watch ours. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed it and leave us a comment. We read and appreciate each and every one. We'll see you next week.